Hey whiskey aficionados, and welcome to review 101. Moving on with it. So we got to the 100, took me a long time, but I thought let's do it, let's keep going, may as well. Pretty much enjoy doing the reviews, enjoy the comments, it's pretty good. Just keeps you busy, and it's certainly a passion of mine is whiskey. 101. Review 101, we're looking at Old Pulteney. Now it's an Old Pulteney 16-year-old, and it's at 46%. Now Old Pulteney, you see it in the background, you see it in the liquor shops, but usually it's an Old Pulteney 12. I don't think I've seen the Old Pulteney 16 just sitting on the shelf, so it's mainstream, but sort of maybe not so much. It's a Highland distillery, but it's just not as common. I don't see it all the time. Anyway, maybe that's just New Zealand. We do lack for range here in New Zealand. So send me bottles of whiskey. Send me the whiskey. I'll give you the address, and just no problem at all, right? So this one, it's based in the far northeast, I believe, far northeast of Scotland, town called Wick. They've only got about 7,000 people, I believe, but hey, they've got the Old Pulteney distillery. It was founded in 1826 by James Henderson, and they're fairly well known to mature their whiskey in American oak and Spanish oak, and they do sort of portray a coastal character in their whiskey, which puts me off. Not puts me off, but it wouldn't be my favorite. Quality would be the big smoke and the big peat and the big ocean saline type of character that comes to mind. But I don't think this is what this is all about. This is more coastal, not so much the smoke and the peat, I believe. So let's get it on the nose. Oh, by the way, the distillery itself is relatively certainly not boutique, but they've only got one wash still, one spirit still, and I don't think they're going permanently, so interesting. Ooh, okay, so first of all, there's no smoke and peat, at least. Ooh, I get a touch of that coastal saline type character, that salt, just a touch. It's very mild. Apples, oranges. You get the honey, the vanilla, but it seems reasonably light. Of course, color, dark amber, darkish straw. I don't really care about color until all the distilleries state on the label whether or not they use colouring to balance their whiskies. Otherwise, what are we looking at? Is it natural or not? Some of them are now saying that no colour added and stuff like that, which is good. On the palate, there's not too much of that. Bit of saltiness. Yeah. You got a white pepper on the tongue, sweet fruits, vanilla, a little bit of spice just sitting there. You know, it is quite sweet. It's nearly candy or toffee apple sweetness that's coming through, and it's mixing with the salt and the spice. It's actually very good. It's very, very nice. I like it. There is character in this whiskey. It's a little bit complex. There's a lot going on. The finish. It's not a short finish because you still got that mouthfeel. There's a creaminess in that mouthfeel. what coats the inside of the mouth and just sits there for a while. My tongue sort of slightly tingling. Very, very nice. It's a medium long sort of finish. It does stick around for a little bit. Caramel, spice, salt. Certainly leaves you wanting another little bit, which, you know, isn't that the idea? So I'd say 85 out of 100 is a fair score for this. It's very nice. I like it. What about value for money? Well, if you can get it. I'm not sure just really how available it is in the normal liquor stores. But it's around about 150 to 160 New Zealand dollars here in New Zealand, obviously. So yeah, look, it's a nice dram. I feel I could do better for that money. So I'd say average on the money for value. Until next time, folks, make sure you like, subscribe, share the video. That always helps. And until next time, cilantro.